What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new FIFA 17 video. Today we are starting our career mode. I've obviously got EA early access. We're going to start our career mode. As you'll be able to tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are starting with Liverpool. Now, as you can see on screen right now, we do have the little startup in career mode. Obviously, I've only got 10 hours, so I've got to go straight through this. Go straight to Liverpool, and I'll talk you through this very quickly. So we are actually a 5-star team this year, which is very nice to see. Domestic success is critical. Continental success is 2, which is high, even though we're not actually in any continental, football. Maybe that's over the course of the years. Brand exposure, can't even say it. Brand exposure 1, so critical. Financial is actually low, and youth development is low. Don't really agree with the youth development thing. Liverpool like to bring some players through the youth system. As you can see, we've got £61 million transfer budget. I'm pretty sure we all know who I'm going to try and buy, a left back. But let's advance. Let's go straight through into this. We get to pick our player, our manager. Shall I go suit and tie, shirt and tie, or tracksuit? I'm going to go in the footsteps of Jurgen Klopp, and I'm going to go with a tracksuit. And he looks like the youngest manager, so I shall go with him. Enter first. Actually, first name's up here. I don't really know what I'm doing there. I'll just put my YouTube name, and I'll put it in as it is, so I'll go like that. How many V's have I got? I've got 2, haven't I? I can't even remember myself. And then manager, I don't know why I just didn't click clear, but I can't even do it. I'm messing up already. There we go. So Job FC, nationality English. There we go. Match difficulty, I'll put it on world class. I'm obviously going to play. Shall I go 5 or 6 minute halves? I'll start off with 6 and then change it as we go. European football in the first season, you bet. And obviously, we've not got any European football, so that doesn't affect us. But at least we've got it in there. And that is pretty much that. I'm just going to advance. It's going to download the update. And I'm quite sure it takes a bit of time to load, so I'll be back once it's loaded. Quite interestingly, it says, can Liverpool live without Skrtel? If you are a Liverpool fan, you know we can. He was good for us in seasons, but he was really, really sloppy, to be honest, in the past few seasons. He just gave away so many, free kicks, penalties. He was very error prone. But there we go. It looks like we have, managed to get that. I'm just going to go Whitey for YouTube. And that is pretty much that. Hopefully it saves quite quick. As I said, we've only got 10 hours, EA. You best not be lagging at all. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Let's see what preseason tournaments we are invited to. So there's actually quite a big significant difference. In other videos I've seen on YouTube, there's not been much in the price, prize money. Can't even get my words out again. But 10.62 million, we're obviously going to go with that. There's no difference in the difficulty, so why not go for more money? We've already got enough, to be honest, at Liverpool, but let's just try and get a bit more money in the bank. So we've got New York City FC in our first match in just a couple of days, but we're going to have a look at everything else first. So let's see what looks different. So there's our team. Coutinho's out injured. Not too sure why that is. He wasn't injured in the summer. Maybe I should shake my team first off. So it's actually quite interesting that they are playing Firmino as the striker. They recognise that Jurgen Klopp actually plays like that, and they've recognised as well that this is pretty much, they've even got Milner playing at left back. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to bomb out Mignolet, put in Loris Karius. Let's see, Emre Can's got to come into the fold somewhere, but then Gini Wijnaldum's actually quite a decent player for us, but I really like Emre Can. I'm a big Emre Can admirer. He's probably my favourite Liverpool player, if I'm being honest. I'll go with Marco Grujic on the bench. Mamadou Sakho's an interesting one. The player faces just here, not in game, but these player graphics look so much better than last year. That's just one thing I want to note before we actually get going. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put Emre Can. Actually, no, I really can't even do that. That's just, oh man, this is tough. Right, I'm going to drop Wijnaldum to start with. It could be a bit of a controversial decision, but that's what I'm going to go with. We'll just take a look, roles, instructions, and stuff like that. I'll come back to that in a bit. It's not really important in pre-season. I can just get used to the team. Would you like to save the team sheet? Yes, I would. There was no point in doing it if I'm not going to save the team sheet. Come on, EA. We've got 10 hours. They probably make things slower, just so you don't get as much done. We'll go to office anyway. I don't think many of these are very important. So American Challenge Cup, not really bothered. Shirt sales, blah blah blah. We've set a goal to get 85 million in shirt sales. Well, if I sign a big player, that will pretty much cover that. Our vision and expectations. So domestic success, how well, blah blah blah. Let's have a look. Have we already seen all this? Yeah, we have. So The actual objectives is to, within 2 seasons, wow. Oh, hang on, I thought it said reach the final. So within 2 seasons, we've got to reach the Champions League semi-final. Bearing in mind we're not even in the Champions League this season, that's quite a big ask. We've got to reach the final of the FA Cup and we've got to qualify for the Champions League. Wow, that's quite a big expectation in terms of, okay, so here's more. So we've got to we've got to challenge for the Premier League. No, we've got to finish in a Champions Cup place, right? So Premier League, we've already noted that we've got to reach the final of the FA Cup, and then within 2 seasons, oh my word, these expectations are high. So within 2 seasons, we've got to win the Premier League and get to the semi-final of the Champions League. I may not be in football management for very long going off them. As we've already seen, they want 85 million of earnings. Let's see what else. Financial. Reduce player wages by 63 grand per week. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years of age with the potential greater ability, blah, 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 than... What's that? With potential greater than the average overall rating of players in... Okay, so basically I've got to sign 2 players younger than 20, and let's just say Daniel Sturridge. So if I sign a striker, he's got to have a potential ability higher than 84, or whatever rating Daniel Sturridge is, and then grow 1 youth academy player by at least 5 overall points. Play them in 5 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming in as a sub. That's going to be easy for me. But that, wow, some of these expectations are pretty high. First scout report has arrived. Please have a left back on here. Let's just take a look. It's got to have a left back. It's got right backs. We don't need a right back. We don't need any of these. I know we need young kids. Okay, why is there loads of right backs? We don't need to replace Nathaniel Klein. So that's stupid. We need a left back, so I'm not even going to listen to that scout anymore. Bradley Lewis, blah, 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 one of the scouts. Yeah, so I'll come to that in a minute. Coutinho, right, so how long's he out for? Okay, so blah, 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 is end of last season. There's a chance he'll be ready, but he probably won't be fit by then, so he won't be fit for the first competitive match of the season. Bit annoying, Coutinho is our best player, but oh well. Let's take a look at this finances thing that they've got going this year. So far, we're actually in negative 28 million profit, so we're actually down on our money. Why is that? We've spent 72 million pound on transfers. That's earnings. We've brought in 72 million pounds, and we've spent 100 million, so that's not actually accurate. I've seen that on other videos, like Skirtle did not get sold for 15 million. We didn't pay 24 million for Joel Matip. We actually got him on a free. Gini Wijnaldum, yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Benteke, we got a lot more money for. Kolo Touré, I can't actually remember. Sadio Mane, we bought him for double that price. You know, Clavan, I think we paid less than that. Balotelli, we got nothing for him. So, as I said, these are actually quite inaccurate. But, you know, it may change by the full game being out. We've already looked at the board expectations, blah, blah, blah. Let's just see. That's all the same. So, actually, yeah, that's one thing I want to mention. If you want to see your actual transfer budget, it's not in the transfers page anymore, so it's not here. You've got to go to offers, then you've got to go to finances, and it is there, as you can see. I'm not too sure where it is. Oh, it's there. So here it is, budget, and you can adjust it as always. So that's pretty much that. We actually had quite a nice wage budget, as you can see, £228,000 per week with £62 million to spend. So maybe, you know, winning the league in 2 seasons isn't completely unrealistic because how high they're actually set. I could probably do that. I just need to bring in a left back, obviously, and then I'll look, you know, I'll assess my team. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I will assess the team because I feel like we've got quite a decent team anyway. So I'll assess the team over pre-season, but left back is a priority. So let's actually just get searching for some left backs. Jonas Hector is obviously a player on my radar because he was on Liverpool's radar. We'll go to left back, and is that pretty much that? What if he's transfer listed? Should we take a look at that? We want someone relatively young as well because then he'll meet some kind of criteria and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll probably go for 20 being the youngest, 25 being the oldest. So let's take a little look, see if there's anyone listed there. So we're not interested in either of them. We'll go back to transfer listed and we will click any. So hopefully this will bring up some decent players now. So it has done. There's going to be a lot of players here. I'm not too sure if I should have done that. Maybe I should. Okay, I'm going to search by league. So if we go league, is there any other way of doing this? Like no, there's not. Like sorted on ability, anything like that. No. So we'll go to the Bundesliga because Jonas Hector is obviously someone I'm going to be targeting straight away. Whereabouts is he? Let's take a little look. Jonas Hector. Actually, Ricardo Rodriguez is also someone I'm going to, keep an eye on £21 million, so he's valued quite high. Where's Jonas Hector? Right, there he is, Jonas Hector. Actually, it's because he's 26, yeah, I'm just being stupid, aren't I? So you add him to the scout, and then you inquire about him. So Jonas Hector, Ricardo Rodriguez already on my watch list. Is there anyone else that I can really target? So I've got to reset all that. That's a bit stupid. Why couldn't I just go back to left back? And we'll take a look at the Premier League left backs this time. Maybe a Premier League proven left back could be a bit of a better solution for us. Let's have a little look who is available. Ryan Bertrand, he's probably not the best option. I want to set me bar high. Ben Chilwell is obviously someone we were linked with. Aaron Cresswell, interestingly, he's not too bad. Ben Davies, I want someone who's, going to be decent, who can match Nathaniel Klein's levels of ability. And maybe these players I am looking at just won't do the job. Luke Shaw, obviously, but he's playing for Man United. He's never going to move to Liverpool. Well, at least I hope he wouldn't, because that would just be quite unrealistic. So Premier League, maybe not the best place to do some left-back hunting. What if we go and look in the Spanish League, which is now La Liga Santander. Got to get used to saying that. That's a really strange one to have to learn to say. Who's in this league? Obviously, Lucas Digne, someone I would have bought if Barcelona haven't just bought him. Jose Gaia, there we go. That's a nice little player to take a look at. Who have I got? I've got a La Liga team in Ultimate Team. Who have I got at left back? I'm trying to think. I can't actually remember who I'm playing at left back in my La Liga team. I'm sure it would have come up. Really can't think who I'm playing at left back, which is quite concerning. Let's see, I may notice when the name actually pops up. I'm not too sure though. Keep going. It's a non-rare player in Ultimate Team, so he's probably not that great in here. I really don't know. That's a bit concerning. Okay, so this guy, De Siglio, he is pretty decent. I'll take a look at him for sure. Take a look at him. Don't know if he's any good. 21 years of age. Could be, might not be. Patrice Evra never coming to Liverpool after the the Luis Suarez incident, and I would not blame him. Let's see who else we can take a look for. Maybe this will be good for Jurgen Klopp in January. Maybe you can look at this video and see what the fans want. Maybe they can see that we want a left back. Right, so left back is the area of priority. That's what I'm going for in this video. One other thing to mention before I end episode 1, obviously just taking a look at career mode in this video, nothing too serious. But as you can see, that thing at the top left-hand corner where it's got my name and then it's got 80, that is my manager overall. This will change depending on how I do, and if it goes to red, I think, it means you're in, serious risk of being sacked. So let's hope that does not happen. In the next episodes, we're going to hopefully sign a left-back, progress through with a bit of what's it called? I can't even think. The preseason, obviously New York City FC coming up. But if you are excited for career mode, drop a like on the video, comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.